Last time we saw the early church facing a crisis. Marcion, known as the Wolf of Pontus, showed up in Rome with a lot of money and a pair of scissors. He cut out the Old Testament and edited the New, creating his own list of scripture. Suddenly, the church had to ask a question they had never really asked before: which books belong and which do not? Until this moment, the early Christians had been somewhat relaxed about this. They had the Old Testament and the memoirs of the apostles. If a traveling preacher came to town and read a letter from Paul, they rejoiced. If they read Clement's letter, they were edified. But Marcion changed everything. It was no longer enough to say, "We read the apostles." Marcion said he was reading the apostles too. The Gnostics claimed they had secret books, Gospels of Thomas, Judas, and Mary, that held hidden knowledge Jesus supposedly shared in secret. The church realized that if it didn't define the boundaries, the gospel itself would dissolve into a fog of opinions. They needed a list. They needed a canon. The word canon comes from the Greek kanon, which means a measuring rod or ruler. In a world full of crooked lines and twisted ideas, the church needed a straight edge to measure what was true.